channel. So today's video is a little different. This is more so like a sit down type chit chat video. So yeah, with the whole coronavirus situation going on, everybody's pretty much in quarantine. During this time, I've really been able to just be home and really just sit with my thoughts and really just hear myself mentally. This video, I kind of want to talk about refocusing or, reestablishing your faith. I know this can be like a really trying time for a lot of people, and a lot of people tend to lose hope or lose faith during this time. So I came up with 7 tips that I think would help you because they've been working for me, and I feel like they can help somebody, I guess, who's in a similar situation or who just needs help with their faith in general. Tip number 1 will probably be to remember the why. Why did you decide to give your life to Christ in the beginning? Like, what was your reasoning behind it? What compelled you to do it? Why did you feel within yourself that that was something that needed to be done? If you guys watch my testimony video, I can probably link it down below somewhere. But I was pretty much saying how I kind of ran out of options. That was pretty much the last straw for me. Like, I wasn't doing anything crazy, but in a way I feel like I hit rock bottom on a spiritual level, and I knew that there was no type of like therapy or anywhere that I can go to get this type of healing. I knew this healing was something that was beyond self, something that was out of my control, that I really didn't have a say-so over, if that makes sense. Tip number 2 would be to think about your current state, where you are spiritually, and think about where you want to be. I know for me, my current state, or like my current position within my spirituality and, my walk in faith, requires some work. I'm not really quite where I want to be, and I know that I have to make daily strides to get to that point. And what I mean by that is I have to be one of those people who I have to read the Bible more, because I've been slacking. I have to read the Bible more. But I think when I'm listening to sermons or just reading like a small like little verse in a scripture, that can kind of help me as well. And like constantly feeding myself, that can also help. Tip number 3 will be to, instead of seeking God to bless you with things that you aren't ready for, ask God, okay, how can I serve you? What is it that I can do that can better my relationship with you? How can I give you the glory? How can I give you satisfaction versus what is it that you could do for me? Because a lot of times we go into prayer simply just asking for things that we want versus what we need. We know we need healing. We know we need self-discipline. We know we need willpower. Or at least for me, I know those are things that I've been lacking. And those are things that I, on a daily basis, I pray for, because I know I don't have it. I know what I'm lacking in. So instead of me shying from it, I'm really just going for it head on, not really worrying too much about it. Like, okay, I know I need to get these things under control, so let me give it up to God. Let me talk to him about it. What I recently found out is God is not going to give you the things that you aren't ready for, and that could be blessings as well. Like, I know it's been times where I would only pray to God to only give me things, and what I found out was like, he's not about to give me anything that he knows I'm not ready for. If I haven't done the groundwork to even prepare myself for that blessing, he's not about to give me that. He's not about to put more on me than I can carry. Like, I know right now, and this is just me being honest and like transparent, spiritually, your girl is weak. And a lot of people don't want to admit that. A lot of people don't want to admit when they're struggling or when they're at fault in a certain area. Tip number 4 will be to vocalize it, write it down, and make it visible. For me, what I recently started doing was I've been journaling a whole lot. I pretty much journal every day to some capacity. That's been helping me to like really visualize what exactly it is that I'm praying for. Also, I have restarted my prayer jar. It's a little skimpy because I've been slacking, like I said, but this prayer jar has helped me a lot. So pretty much what I would do is I would pray first, and then write down exactly what it is that I prayed for, and then I would date it, and then I would put it here in this prayer jar. And it's been helping me like visually see the amount of times that I pray. I don't know, I'm just like a visual person when it comes to certain things. So the bigger the jar, the more I know I need to pray. Also, what I mean by vocalizing it is what I started doing was I would record voice memos on my phone of me just having a regular conversation with God. And I typically seem to do it late at night because if anybody knows me, I'm a night owl. I really don't sleep. I should get more sleep, but I don't sleep as often as I should. But that seems to be the time where I feel the most connected with God, even though I feel like it should be like an all day, everyday thing. But I feel like at night, I'm really able to like, you know, sit with my thoughts and really just be open and honest with him. Yeah, so I would record the voice memos on my phone and I will play them back and listen to it, and I would journal what I took from what it was that I said, if that makes any sense. Tip number 5 would be to cut out any triggers or any distractions, things that you know can easily tempt you. Whether it's certain music, whether it's certain people you follow on Instagram, whether it's certain friends or family members. I know that can be a struggle for some people. I know for me, I mute people on social media. I started doing that, like on Twitter and on Instagram. I just know, okay, I know that if I watch this person too long, or I know that if I'm reading something or if I'm hearing something that can potentially trigger me, I have to cut that out immediately, because if I just let that fester, my temptation will be a little bit more stronger and it'll be a lot harder for me. Tip number 6 kind of plays a little role in tip number 5 when it comes to distractions and triggers. So what you can do is set aside time where it's just you and God. I tried to make it a habit recently where at least an hour out of my day, just me and God, you know, we're just gonna have that one-on-one time. I'm not distracted by my phone, by my iPad, by my laptop or nothing. It's just me and him having a conversation, and it's just really just a dialogue. I know a lot of people kind of get discouraged when it comes to like praying, but what I found that was very helpful for me was just like, the way I pray is just by simply having a conversation out loud. Like that's really the only way that I feel that it's effective for me, is if I'm vocalizing what it is that I'm struggling with, what it is that I need more understanding on, what it is that I need help in. And I feel like that's definitely helped me strengthen my faith as well. So yeah, within that hour, I would watch a sermon here on YouTube. One of my favorite people to watch is Michael Todd, Pastor Michael Todd from Transformation Church. I watch him as well. Also, Jackie Hill Perry and her husband Preston, I watch them a lot as well. And there's a list of other people, but I feel like if I just take that time to just really feed my spirit and my mind those things, that can also help me as well. I journal while I'm watching sermons. I pray in the middle of me watching sermons. These are just things that I know that are necessary in order to strengthen my relationship with him. And the last and final step that I feel will help anybody strengthen their relationship with God is to trust him. Be patient and allow him to do his job. A lot of the times we're people who want to figure everything out. We think we can do everything. We think we're superheroes, when all God is really telling us to do is just trust them. I think I said that in my testimony video, where I was just talking to God and I was telling him, you know, I need help. I really don't know what to do. And like literally not even 30 seconds after I said that out loud, God was just like, okay, allow me to lead and watch what I do. Simple. So I'm not gonna lie, it has been a struggle. It's been a struggle in some form or fashion where I tend to stress very easily over things that I can't control. Like with this whole pandemic, in the beginning, before everybody, you know, had to go into quarantine or whatever, I was really struggling on a financial level. Mentally, I was just really concerned about my finances, and God was just like, chill out, like I got you. I just need you to like just trust me in this. We got it. I got it under control. You know, you're gonna be okay, basically. But yeah, those are the things that I think will help you, you know, establish your relationship with God, or just really reconnect with him. Like I said, I've actively been doing these things. They've been helping me out a lot. And yeah, so if you guys want any more videos of me just pretty much talking about faith and, you know, strengthening my faith and everything, like pretty much building that bond with God. If you want any more faith topic or faith-based videos, you know, just shoot me a comment in the comment section or whatever, however this works. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video, guys. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.